A lot of this is about your self-image. I don't know how you took drugs without feeling deep shame. You should have drunk that cup and instantly felt terrible, not because of what the narcotic did to you, because of who you were acting like. Where's your duty? Where's your shame? Where's your self-inflicting morality? Where's your pride? You just sat there and just took the drugs and didn't give a fuck. So that's the problem with all of this shit, and it's the problem for all these addicts. If you want to wake up and say, what kind of man am I? Am I a drug addict? Well, then go be a drug addict. What kind of man am I? Am I a man who has control of his life and control of his mind? Then I'm not a drug addict. You have to make a decision. I just don't understand how you even took it in the first place. I can't fathom, with all my massive computation in my mind, as smart as I am, I can't work out why you thought that was a smart thing to do, or why it was worth doing, or why you continue to do it. I don't understand. I'm genuinely asking you in a non-patronizing way, not trying to make fun of you.
Oh, no.
I don't understand. Make me understand. Did it feel good?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
What did it feel like? What did it feel like?
Shit, bro. I poured up a fork, put some ice in that bitch. It was nice. But listen, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't worth it in the long run. I got off my fucking journey. Fuck, bro. That shit was just, it was bad. You know, that shit's really, really fucking bad, bro. And honestly, rappers that, you know, do it in their videos and shit, that I look up to rappers, you know, I looked up to rappers.
What did it feel like?
Oh my God, the sensation. I don't want to promote it. It feels good in the moment, bro. It does, but the next day you feel like complete shit. Complete shit.
Is that your default emotion, that you want to feel good? If someone were to say to you right now, you can choose any emotion from the menu, would you choose happy or good?
Yes.
Because this is the problem, Adin. I'm trying to talk to you. This is the problem. Let's say I gave you a menu of emotions and said, choose an emotion. You're not going to choose sad. Who would, right?
Yeah.
But choosing happy can be just as destructive also, because if your only desire is to be happy regardless, no matter what it takes, that's when you're going to eat the cake, because the cake will make you happy. That's when you're going to take the drugs. Drugs will make you happy. Alcohol will make you happy. Hedonism makes you happy. Going to the club makes you happy. It's all dumb shit. If you were to choose proud, or if you were to choose courageous, if you were to choose a different emotion or a different feeling inside, you would have no interest in these things. So I don't wake up and think, how do I feel happy? I don't wake up and say, will this drug make me happy? I have no interest in being happy. I wake up and say, how can I be proud of myself? What can I achieve that makes me proud of myself? How can I do things that make other people respect me and are proud of me? How do I have a day which I complete when I come home, the woman who's in my house says, wow, there's no man like you? How do I live a life so my children look at me and go, Dad's a superhero? How do I make my mother call me and say, I couldn't possibly be more proud of you? I choose proud. I don't choose happy. So if you were to say to me, this cup of juice will make you happy, I'd say, I don't want it. What do I want to be happy for?
Damn, that's
I want to be proud of myself.
That's some real shit, bro. Damn.
So what do you do to make you proud of yourself, and what do you do to make others proud of you? Tell me something in the last 48 hours you've done that's worthy of pride. You slept, jerked off, talked shit on the internet, text some stupid hoes in Miami or wherever you are. Have you done anything else with your life?
No. Talk to you.
This is exactly what I'm saying to you. So
you're not wrong with what you're saying. You're right.
I'm never wrong with anything I say.
Well, you've been wrong. But look, point is this.
Whoa.
You have been wrong before. Everyone has.
When was I wrong?
I'm not saying, I mean, I can't name off the top of my head, but you're a human being. Everyone makes mistakes, bro. You made mistakes before. But look, listen. Let me tell you something real quick, bro. The point is this. I caught what I did, and I wanna really find a way to redeem myself. And what you just did, you just changed my perspective. It's not about taking the easy way out of things in life. It's so easy to
It's not about being happy. You're a man. You're not supposed to be happy. This whole childish, giddish obsession with happiness is for children and females.
So you're not happy?
It's not that I'm unhappy, and it's not that I am happy. I don't measure my level of happiness. It doesn't matter to me.
But I'm asking, so it doesn't matter that you're happy. So it doesn't matter to be happy is what you're saying?
Absolutely not. If I am miserable, I have duties to complete. If I am very happy, I have duties to complete.
So what's the point?
I have to live the exact same life regardless of how I feel. So for me, happiness is not a good indicator on how life should be lived. You shouldn't wake up and say, how happy am I today? How does that affect how I act? That's not how I operate. I wake up and say, what must be done? What will allow me to be proud of myself? What will allow me to achieve? And those things will be done regardless of how I feel. And that's how the most successful people on earth all operate. The most successful people on earth don't only do things because they feel happy about doing them. In fact, I'd argue that most people who do amazing things don't feel happy about doing them at all.
I understand that, but
if you're culturally obsessed with trying to make yourself happy, that's when you fall into addictions and garbage.
That's exactly. I was
change. So stop caring if you're happy. Nobody cares if you're happy.
So what do I go for? What do I go for?
The whole world doesn't give a fuck if men are happy or not. Nobody cares about men being happy. We talk about women being happy. We want children to be happy. If you look at a full-grown man on Christmas morning, he's smiling because his wife is smiling. He's smiling because his children are smiling. Nobody even buys him anything. What do they buy the dad? Socks? Nobody cares about men being happy. So why do you as a man care about you being happy? That's how you're going to fall into these traps. I'm a very content person. I live a fantastic life. I'm not miserable or depressed. I'm not sad ever. But I don't wake up and go, I want to be happy today. No, sir. I wake up and say, okay, things must be done. And those things will be completed regardless of how I feel. Regardless of how I feel. You can lock me in a dungeon for an unknown amount of time in Romania, and I will still complete as many push-ups as I can possibly do in the dark by myself. What else am I going to do? Sit there and be sad? Happy or sad? The push-ups must be done. It's called duty. It's called honor. It's called pride. If you had these things, you would never do dumb shit in the first place. So I'm asking you why you don't have them. You have a massive audience, Adin, of children and people all around the world who look up to you and watch you every single day. You could be a genuine force for good in the world. And you're sitting here talking about fucking lean? Why?
It's stupid. I fucked up.
Imagine the shape you'd be in if you didn't quit.
I know. Imagine, oh my God, I would look so good. I would look so fucking good. Oh my God.
Would you be proud of yourself?
Yes. Yes. If I didn't stop.
Yes. Pride. And that's why all these. And you know what's funny? The funniest thing, the most ironic thing about all of this, is that if you don't prioritize happiness and you prioritize feeling proud of yourself, you end up happy by extension. I'm happy because I'm proud of myself because I have a fucking fantastic life and mansions and supercars and money, most famous man in the world, thousands of love letters a week from beautiful women, there's street credit in every single fucking city on earth. Of course I'm happy, but I didn't ever choose to try and be happy. If I would have chosen to try and be happy, I would have never ended up happy.
Listen, I want to say one thing. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But listen, can I just say one thing? Please, one thing. Let me say one thing. You've been talking and you're not wrong. Andrew, what you just said about men aren't supposed to be happy and now you're supposed to be proud and you're supposed to wake up proud and with dignity and honor and all that stuff, I completely understand, and that's changed my perspective on things. It really did. But my question to you is this. Not question, but my thing to you is this. Everybody deals with stuff differently. And I'm not blaming it or trying to bail myself out or using it as an excuse. I fucked up. I know I did. I want to redeem myself. I do. I want to get back to addicts. I want to help addicts around the world. I want to find people that are also, battling opioid addiction and basically help them out. I want to give back. I want to build a way to help other people and inspire people to stop as well. That's what I want to do. I want to make good in the world. I want to find a way to redeem myself. Not just to redeem myself to help people, but I want to help people to help people. I do. I know I fucked up. Okay? I fell down. I fell down. I slipped, but I got up. It could have got a lot worse. And I want to find a way to redeem myself. I truly do, bro.
Well, if you're serious about anything you're saying, then I guess when we talk in a month's time, you're going to be in fantastic physical condition because you're going to train like an animal, right?
You're 100% correct.
And if you don't train like an animal, then everything you're saying out your mouth right now is just bullshit. And you want to sound good on the internet.
If the next time we speak, if I'm not at least where I was before, then I have no hope. Then I'm full of shit and I have no hope. And by the way, I'm not putting all this pressure on me for no reason, bro. Trust me. I fell down. I fucked up with the league.
Pressure makes diamonds, my friend.
There we go.
Pressure makes diamonds. I train every single day. And it doesn't matter how I feel. So, in fact, I would actually argue that the number one way to deal with most of life's problems is always the same thing. You were saying that people deal with things in many different ways. That is true. But in my experience of life, there's only one way to deal with anything. It doesn't matter if you're heartbroken. It doesn't matter if you're sad. It doesn't matter if your bank balance is low. It doesn't matter if you lose a family member. It doesn't matter if whatever negative things can happen to you. It doesn't matter if you go to jail. It doesn't matter what it is. The answer to everything is always the same. Do you know what that answer is?
What is the answer?
Hard work. Work harder. The worse things are, the harder I will work. I'll give you an example. I'll say it right now here on stream. Jail changed me and I had some trouble in there. I never missed a single day's training. Since I've left jail, I can't sleep. I have nightmares.
Damn.
I've been training harder than I've ever trained. I put it all over Twitter. I'm doing 6-7 hour days. I could sit around and complain about being tired. I could sit around and be a bitch. I could sit around and cry. Or I could just work harder than I've ever worked. It's fantastic that I can't sleep. It's all the time I need.
Can I ask?
So I can train endlessly. So my point is the answer is always hard work. What else is my answer going to be? I'm struggling with something. I'm going to work less. Does that make sense to you?